Good. What about any nurses or healthcare professionals? Awesome. How many of you would say that you are a leader within It Works? Raise your hand. Awesome. This VIP section knows what I'm talking about. See, everybody's hand should be raised right now. Let's try this again. How many of you would say that you are a leader within It Works Global? Thank you. Much better, much better. See, the way you answer this question is more important than you might think. And I think the most important aspect of your business, this was a huge aha moment for me. See, an uncomfortable confession. When I first started this business, I was a very proud clinical psychologist. Yeah, I know. I graduated in clinical psychology. I really thought that this was where I was supposed to be, and I really didn't see myself as a business owner. So when we started this business, my aunt actually asked us if we wanted to come to the networking event. She wanted to help us out, and we didn't really know what to do next. So we said, sure. I remember I was very prepared. I had my It Works shirt on, we were ready in the car, and after work, I got all changed up and drove straight to this after-work barbecue. I was a little bit nervous. Didn't really know what to expect, and I show up to this room full of professionals. Mostly people that work via referrals, so real estate agents, contractors, insurance people, and there I was. Now remember, 6 years ago, in Grand Rapids, nobody knew what It Works was just yet, and I'm sure they were very curious to see what this blonde girl with Get Your Sexy Back on their shirt had to say. So, needless to say, a few minutes, I found myself a little bit later into the event sitting down, eating my burgers, hanging out with these people when it came to my turn. And they said to me that all-important question. So, Denise, what do you do? And I'm sure that all these eyes were on me, and I get my sexy back shirt, and I very confidently said, I am a clinical psychologist. Dang it! I just totally missed my chance. If anyone ever done something silly like that, I'm there working my business, yet I wasn't thinking like a business owner. So I get into my car that night, I turn off the radio, I drive home in silence, and I remember just feeling totally defeated. I began to realize that in order to be successful in this business, I needed a complete change in beliefs and self-image. My self-identity had to change. I began to see that just like being a distributor with It Works Global, I was a business owner. I was an entrepreneur. I am a very proud rapper. You will never outperform your own self-image. How do you see yourself today? How do you view yourself today? I began to see, as it started to sink in, it began to change my business. It changed my mindset, it changed my business. And I can say now that this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. So, you will always act in a manner that's consistent with the way you view yourself. So I want to take you through a little exercise. Alright, first of all, I want you to picture the most successful person that you know. It could be within It Works, or it could be within the world. Picture somebody that you deem successful. And then I want you to write a list of qualities and characteristics that this person embodies. What are some things? When you think success, what are some things that you think of? Shout them out. Confident, integrity, discipline, positive, awesome. Awesome. Keep going. Keep writing that list. Write that list until you can't think of anything else. And then what I want you to do is just do a little star next to the qualities that you already possess. Because I believe that you are already more of a leader and more of an entrepreneur than you even realize. And when I started doing this exercise, I realized that I already had the skill set to be good at this business. Brandon has always said that I'm a hard worker and I'm a good friend. Okay, well, being a hard worker, I go to events, I'm on calls, I do what I'm saying I'm going to do, I do go that extra mile that maybe other people won't do, I do quit. I'm a good friend. I try to be a good friend to leads and to distributors. I hear their stories, I ask questions, I get to know their why. As my confidence grew, I began to see myself as leader within It Works. I began to see myself experiencing success. I began to see myself on that beach. You have to see it to believe it. You have to know that this is where you're supposed to be. You have to see yourself getting off that. See yourself playing on that beach. See yourself enjoying vacations with your family or being able to do things that you might not normally do. You have to see it before it can happen. And with It Works, we often say that diamond is the first leadership level, right? Well, I believe you will not be diamond until you first see yourself as diamond. I have a team that after the conference, they went back into their hotel room and they got their flat irons and their brushes and they were practicing their diamond speeches. You know, thank you to my husband, he's supportive, thank you to my team. You have to own this, guys. You have to see it, you have to believe it, you have to declare it. So in closing, I want you to high-five your neighbor, and I want you to say, I am a successful ambassador leader with It Works Global.
Thank you, Denise. Please help me welcome